Hi, I'm Luke Margolis with Atlantic Health System. Thanks for listening to our latest podcast. On behalf of all the doctors, nurses, and other team members committed to building healthier communities, we're proud to share the latest news from across our system. For health tips and other life-saving information, visit atlantichealth.org.
Welcome to Mind Your Mental Health, a podcast series brought to you by Concern Employee Assistance Program, a part of the Atlantic Behavioral Health Service Line. My name is Nick Carter, and today I'm here with Sharon Kelly.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Sharon. How are you today?
Doing really well.
Good. You know, we've been talking about the importance of staying connected as a way of taking care of our mental health. But the holidays are not always a time of joy and happiness for everyone.
No, that is so true. You know, the holidays can be very painful if we're grieving the loss of a loved one or going through a difficult time in our lives.
And grief can sometimes cause us to withdraw or isolate, and that's often when we need the support more than ever.
It's so true. All the holiday events, the music, the decorations, that might be fun and exciting for some of us, but it can be a source of pain and sorrow for someone who is grieving the loss of a loved one. So if you know someone who is grieving during the holidays, they may not be able to reach out to you. So this would be a good time to check in with them a little bit more regularly.
Yeah, it's good advice. And if you're grieving this holiday season, it's so important that you take extra care of yourself at this time, remembering that the loss never goes away, but the experience of it will change over time. Reaching out to be with people may feel difficult, but isolating is not always the best idea.
I know, this is so hard, but planning ahead when you're grieving during the holidays can be a good idea for those of you going through grief. You might want to set some limits on how much you have to decorate this year, how much shopping you really want to do, or how long you want to stay at a social event. And having an escape plan or a buddy might help and might be a good idea before you head out to a special social gathering.
Yeah. Depending on where you are in the grief process, you might consider reflecting on the past and imagining some new traditions for your future.
I think it is important to remind people to reach out for help. That can be hard, but it is really important. A grief support group at this time could be invaluable. A spiritual advisor or a counselor could be a good idea at this time.
Sharon, I'd like to remind people that they can get a hold of some of these resources simply by calling Concern Employee Assistance Program at 800-242-7371.
Wonderful. That's terrific advice. And we want to thank everyone for tuning in to our podcast series this week. And join us next week when we wrap up our series on the importance of connections for our mental health.
And once again, I'd like to remind everyone to stop by the tables that we'll have at all the hospital sites and talk to us about making connections for your mental health, as well as putting your name in to win a prize in the raffle.
Fantastic. Talk to you later.
Bye, Sharon.
Bye, Nick.